All right, guys, so we're gonna do an example of a conditional problem. So we're looking at your practice problem 2B. Okay, so it says that you're gonna do if Q, then R. This is in the parentheses. And then you're gonna do a disjunction of not P. So the first thing you have to do is find the truth value of the statements that they gave you. The proposition P says perpendicular lines intersect and form right angles. We know that when you have perpendicular lines, they do form right angles. Therefore, P is true. They said that parallel lines do not intersect. If you guys Google parallel lines, it says that it's two lines that don't intersect. Therefore, Q is true. Then supplementary angles sum is 90 degrees. If you guys took geometry last year, you guys would know that supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. Therefore, the statement R is false. Okay? So let's do our truth value box. So I know that P is true, that Q is true, and that the statement R was false. Okay? Then you have to see, do I have any negations in my statement? I do. I have not P. Not P is the opposite of P, which is false. Then I'm going to do the conditional statement inside the parentheses. This is saying if Q happens, then R should happen. Okay? Remember, Q says that parallel lines do not intersect, which is true. And then we know that R is a false statement. In order for a conditional to be true, both have to be true or R has to be true. But since R is false, this whole conditional statement is false. Then I'm going to put this conditional statement and disjunct it with not P. So that means I'm going to have Q, then R, then a disjunction of not P. I know that a disjunction is true when one of the statements is true. So once again, I'm going to use my green marker. I know that this is false, and I know not P is false. And since both of the statements is false, the disjunction is false. So the final answer for this is false.